Worthy one, you have a gift. But do you want to know how to identify it? What's up, it's Gene, this word to be great. I truly believe that the Creator gave all of us a gift, but unfortunately, many of us will go to our grave without identifying our gift, so we don't know what we can actually accomplish in this world. So in this video, I want to share with you 3 ways that you can discover your gift so you can start building a life that you want. The first thing is pay attention to something you do with ease that will be challenging for others. I remember when I was in elementary school, I never paid attention to my teacher. But it was one thing that I did like that I never told her, and that was the writing aspect. You see, I've always had the ability to use descriptive words with my writing and my speaking. But at that time, I didn't realize that was a gift. I remember we had our state exam and I did bad on the math portion of the test, but when it pertained to the writing, the highest score we could get was a 4. And my teacher was in front of the class reading out all the scores, talking about who did what on this and that. And then she got to my name. She said, "Y'all won't believe this, but Gene Mosley got a 4 on his writing." You see, she realized that moment that I may not have been good at math, but one thing I was very good was using descriptive words in my writing. You see, I didn't realize at the time that would be my gift. That will be the gift that will allow me to become an author. That will be the gift that will allow me to become a speaker. And whatever it is that you have in your life that you can do with ease, that's challenging for others, that is your gift. That is a great way for you to recognize what your gift is. This brings us to the second thing, and that's notice what people are always saying about you. Do you have friends in your life or maybe family members? They tell you something about yourself over and over again that you kind of ignore it, you don't really pay attention to it. That could be a sign that's your gift that you actually ignore. Over the years as I've been coming up, I've always had friends say, "Gene, you should be a motivational speaker. Gene, you should speak to people. When I talk to you, I feel like I can climb up a ladder or something, or I can climb up a mountain. You inspire me." I used to hear this all the time, but it just went through one ear and came out the other. I never paid attention to it. I remember one particular incident when I was talking to this college basketball player. We was having breakfast, we was having conversation, and he was telling me how he was struggling on the court. He didn't know what he wanted to do with his life. And I was just telling him stories. I was just listening to him. You know, I was trying to give him some encouragement. And he looked at me and said, "Man, you should be a motivational speaker. You're very good at telling stories. You're very good at inspiring people. You give me some hope just listening to you." And I noticed over the years, I always heard this. People say, "Gene, you motivate me. You encourage me." When I was in the corporate America, when I was working with patients and members, they used to call me the motivator. See, this was my gift and I didn't even realize it. I had the ability to motivate people. I had the ability to encourage people. And see, you have a gift as well. Whatever your friends are telling you, your family members are telling you all the time, that is most likely your gift. If they tell you a good cook, that means that's your gift. If they're telling you a good artist, that means that's your gift. Do not ignore when people tell you something about yourself, because sometimes people can see the gift that we have better than we can. It's hard to see the picture when you're inside the frame. So when other people are outside the picture, they're looking at your frame and they telling you that you're good at something. You remind them of this. You encourage them. That is a sign that's your gift. So pay attention to what people are always saying to you, because that will help you to identify your gift. And the last thing, when you feel you have identified your gift, you need to put it to the test, because that will let you know if that's truly your gift. As I said over the years, people kept telling me, "Gene, you should be a motivational speaker. You're a good storyteller. Gene, you're a good writer," all these different things. But I wasn't sure, so I figured the best for me to discover if I'm good at speaking or not is join a speech club. So when I joined this speech club, I wasn't sure if I got up there if I was going to embarrass myself. I wasn't sure if I could give a 7-minute speech. So I decided to put my gift to the test, or the gift I thought I had. And when I got up there and gave that speech, I noticed that the people were paying attention to me. Now, I thought they was just paying attention because they didn't want to hurt my feelings. But when I was done speaking, this lady walked up to me and said, "Gene, you have a God-given talent for this. Do you know how many years it took me to be able to get up there like you did and speak with confidence, to tell stories? You're motivating people. You are a born motivator." But even though she told me this, I still wasn't convinced. So I decided to take it to another level. And I decided to test myself by getting in a speech competition. Now I got in this speech competition. I did the best I could. I didn't win it. But when I was done, person after person came up to me and say, man, you are a gifted speaker. You are a gifted storyteller. You are a motivator. And I known at that moment that this is my gift. So you know what I decided to do is keep working on that gift. Keep honing my gift. And today I'm using my gift to make this video. If you feel this gift or this thing you discover about yourself is what you're meant to do, you have to test that gift. Put yourself out there and use that gift. Put yourself out there and try to use to the best of your ability. I believe what you're going to discover is that's truly your gift. And when you know for certain that's your gift, you start to hone your gift. You start to believe in that gift. You start to use that gift as much as possible, because what's going to happen is that gift is going to make room for you. You're going to find yourself using that gift at different areas in your life. You're going to find yourself using that gift to help other people. But when you discover that gift, then you will start to discover your purpose. These are my 3 ways to help you identify your gift. I want to encourage you to take these 3 ways and apply them to your life. Identify your gift. Go out there and share that gift with the world, because you are worthy to be great.